today on my favorite combination currently for brows. I love this combination of products that I've been using as a redhead. And I keep my hair a pretty natural red these days. I don't go like with the Manic Panics or the, you know, the more semi-permanent bright hair colors anymore, because I just feel like they're a little bit aging, not necessarily age appropriate for someone in the decade in which I am sitting. So therefore I have decided to start using a more natural brow product. And I found this not by accident, but by necessity, because I love Anastasia brow products, always have, but they are outside of my budget sometimes, and I run out of my Brow Wiz between brows sometimes. I know you've done it too. It's so irritating when you're like using a little turn-up brow pencil and you're finished with one brow and then you realize you have nothing to fill the other brow with. It's irritating. So out of necessity, I ran over to the NYX counter and got these brow products because they were less than half the price. I think they're $7 each. And I have fallen in love not only with the color range, which to me is way better for my red hair, but also with the product itself. You have probably seen the Brow Definer by Anastasia that has got this like wedge-shaped thick end tip. And I hate that product. I feel like it's very waxy and it does not look good on me at all. I don't like using it. I've never liked it. So I was very skeptical about this because this is obviously supposed to be a competitive product with that type of idea. But I loved the color. This is the soft brown in the NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. And it is, I don't know if you can see it really, it's sort of a warm brown. It's very similar to the soft brown that Anastasia offers. But the difference is it's a softer pencil. It's much easier to maneuver. It's much easier to control. So what I usually do with this is I outline my brows with it, just kind of trim them a little bit, and then slightly fill in the interior. But then I follow up with their competitive product with the Brow Wiz, which is called the Micro Brow Pencil. To me, this red beats the Auburn or the Caramel brow pencils from Anastasia, hands down. It's a great, great red. Can you see that right there? So that's the color. It's very coppery and it works really great with warmer reds. So I love this. And I use this just to sort of fill and kind of redden up the brows a little bit. And then I follow up with not a brow powder, but the Soft Brown Eyeshadow by MAC. Now that's only if I'm doing a full eyebrow, like a full look. Typically I don't even use the eyeshadow to set. I just use the brow pencil by itself. But when I'm doing a full eye makeup look, I'll tend to use the brow pencil or the brow powder, not brow powder, eyeshadow, the Soft Brown Eyeshadow by MAC. And that's my trio of Holy Grail products. The brush that I use to put the eyeshadow on is this very old Miss Makeup brush that I've had since 2006. The little rubber grip has come off of it. It's still a great brow brush, so yes, I still use it. But that is what I've been using lately. I'm going to show you what I do to fill them, and this video should be very short, but I thought that you guys might be interested in that because it's so much cheaper, and I am a huge fan of these NYX brow pencils and brow products, so yay! Here is a little tutorial of what I do, and I will see you on the flip. Okay, so this is the first I start with the Brow Definer, and I'll just show you how I fill them. I try to keep them looking pretty natural, but you can see there's still some shape and form to them, which it's just how I like them. Okay, so what I typically do first is define the edges of the brow, like starting on the top. Okay, and then I'll start on the top and just sort of define the edge on the top. And then I'll go underneath where the interior of the brow is and do the same thing. I mean, it doesn't take me very long to do my brows at all because I'm not like super specific with it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually just fill this, especially the arch. And then I just take the flat side of the brow pencil and I just kind of go upwards right here at the interior. But I don't like focus too much effort on that. I mainly focus on the arch and the definition going up. And then I like this interior portion here to be a little bit more rounded. So I'll take it and just sort of go in a curved motion like that. Then I'll take the micro brow pencil. That's what this one's called. And I'm going to fill the interior a little bit more because this pencil is decidedly redder than the other one. And I'm gonna kind of fill that little curved area a little bit more because it won't look as harsh. And I'll just kind of keep it a little rounder. All right, and then I'll fill it in a little bit more, just kind of sketch through the brow to redden it up a little bit, like that. And I'll redden it up a little bit like that. This is Soft Brown by MAC, and it's awesome. It's the best red brow filler. So then I take that and I just go any areas where I feel like there is a little bit of color missing. So just a little bit. That's my brows for redheads right now, and I love it. I think that this like combination of products is working better for me than anything I've used as a redhead, so I just thought it was something worth sharing. Let me know if you have any favorite brow choices. I know when my hair was super, super red, like when I did like Jerome Russell Punky Color and Manic Panic back in the day, I always used like an orange eyeshadow over the top of my brow pencil because I felt like it wasn't red enough. But this way I feel like I get just the right amount of red and it still looks somewhat natural. So this is my current brow routine. I will see you next time.